scary situation. Now, Carter Evans was on the ground when suddenly he found himself right there, almost in the middle of a gun battle between law enforcement and who we believe to be Christopher Dorner, and he was able to shoot this incredible video. We're going to show it to you right now.
Once again.
Just incredible, and you can see now why Carter Evans described it as being in the middle of a military operation. You just look at the law enforcement officers there. They look like soldiers. They are, many of them were in camouflage gear, had a lot of weapons and clips on them, and just the volley of gunfire. It is just incredible that it was one suspect on the other end of that. And again, this is exclusive video that you're seeing here only on KCAL 9 and CBS 2, thanks to our Carter Evans, who was following the story today, and his job was to go out and find some of these search teams because the search was continuing, even though it seemed like it had gotten cold.
Yeah, and what comes to mind is that dozens, if not hundreds of rounds are being fired. We can hear them all, but as Carter explained, and this is really, I think, just so poignant here, is that the shots you're hearing are all from guns and weapons that are being fired by law enforcement officers. What Carter explained was that Christopher Dorner's weapons all had suppressors, silencers on them. So you're not even hearing the bullets that are being fired from, if it was Christopher Dorner in that cabin. So the officers couldn't really tell exactly, at least not initially, where the bullets were coming from, and that made it particularly dangerous. And the other thing that struck me, Lena, is when you're listening to that, I think you could hear someone say, "Guys, down." It sounded like they were questioning, and indeed, there were two deputies hit. Now, as Carter explained, again, just a few minutes ago, they initially could not be reached. They were the first two on the scene. They didn't hesitate. They jumped in. They knew how dangerous the situation could be, but they didn't stop. That didn't prevent them from moving in quickly. They initially were hit. We now know that one of them died. But as Carter explained, it was very, very difficult for the other officers to reach them because of the gun battle that was going on here, and because, again, they didn't know exactly what they were facing. They couldn't tell exactly where these bullets were being fired from.
Yeah, in fact, Carter was saying that they were trying to land, I believe, a helicopter, some kind of medevac to get the wounded deputies out of there, and each time they tried to do some kind of a rescue or to get to them, they were being shot at by the suspect inside the cabin. So it was just a very difficult situation, and unfortunately, one of those deputies died at Loma Linda Medical Center, and another one is undergoing surgery as we speak. So it has been an incredible day of loss as well for the law enforcement family. This is the fourth victim killed, we believe, by Christopher Dorner. He had also shot and killed a Riverside City police officer last week. His first victims were a young couple, Monica Kwan and her fiancé, Keith Lawrence. Monica Kwan was the daughter of a retired police captain who actually represented Dorner in a hearing in which, after he was fired from the LAPD, But that's how this all started just last week. And